Time is running out for the UPA government. It has barely 7 working days to pass the showpiece legislation called the Right to Food Bill. Clearly, the homework's not been done, and the government realizes that one way or the other, they have to pass this legislation or face the onslaught of a huge political embarrassment. In New Delhi, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.
So is there a real danger that this food bill, which is supposed to be a landmark legislation, will go the way of the women's bill? Joining us on the program tonight from the BJP, its national spokesperson, Mr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. Here in the studio with us, senior Samajwadi Party leader, Mr. Kamal Farooqi. The national secretary of the CPI and Rajya Sabha MP, Mr. D. Raja is with us. And we have economist and social activist Ritika Kherao joining us here in the studio. We'll be joined by Abhishek Singhvi, spokesperson of the Congress party, in just a bit. Sudhanshu, let me ask you first. How does the BJP respond then to this charge by the Congress that it is the opposition that is stalling this important legislation which will give the right to food to a large section of this country? At the end of the day, that is how it's being seen, that it is the BJP that's stalling it.
As far as this food security bill is concerned, I want to make it clear that in principle, we are very much in support of the food security. But as far as this bill is concerned, from process to certain sections, we want certain amendments. If the government accepts our amendment, we are ready to support it. And our honesty to support this bill or to support the food security is very much reflected from the acts of our governments, whether it is Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh or Gujarat. Now come to this point, if this bill is so important, then why the government was not ready? We are just asking a single statement from Prime Minister. Whatever Mr. Shri Prakash Jaiswal has said, if the Prime Minister would have said, the things would have been clear today itself. So it was on the part of the government how much serious they are for this bill, rather than blaming BJP.
So the onus is on them. But Sudhanshu, as you said yourself, the coal minister did make a statement on the floor of the House. Why is that not enough?
It's not enough because this coal scam is directly involving Prime Minister office, not only on the floor of the House and on the political arena, but also in the eyes of Supreme Court. When the CBI has submitted the charge sheet. So considering the gravity of the situation and their moral responsibility, the Prime Minister should have come out and said one statement. That's what we were requiring.
Can those differences and those issues be put aside for one day to have a proper discussion? Like you yourself said, you want certain amendments to the food security bill. Okay, but you need to have a debate on that and a discussion on that on the floor of the House. Can all these other issues not be put aside so as to enable you to have that discussion and to clear this bill? If everyone is so serious about it.
Yeah, definitely we were very serious. If you look at the last session of the parliament, we were just demanding the resignation of the 2 ministers. And immediately after the parliament session, they have done that. If they have done it just few days before, in last session, it would have been cleared. So if you go by the technicality and the nuances of the situation, you will clearly draw a conclusion that who is responsible for this.
Okay, Mr. Kamal Farooqi, as an interesting friend of the Congress party here, what would you say to that? Should the Prime Minister then just speak and end this controversy once and for all?
I don't think that is possible in all the issues. In fact, the Minister has already given some explanation, and I personally feel that such an important bill which is pending, it should not go haywire like this. And BJP unfortunately has been doing this for the last 2-3 sessions. In fact, not only this session, even the last 2 sessions have been, for one way or the other, the parliament is not functioning. It is not good in the for the country. In fact, we have some, obviously we have some reservations. We have given certain amendments, but we are for it.